Hi. I always get so uncomfortable on camera. I hate being on camera. And I make these videos for two different reasons. I make them for other clinicians when I talk about trainings, and I also make the videos for participants in my groups and for individual patients and clients who work with me on some of the clinical areas that I focus on. And that is the primary reason why I'm making this video today. I'm speaking to men who struggle with all forms of addiction and self-sabotage. So for many of you who are familiar with my men's group, I've named the group Men's Self-Sabotage Group. Um, it's also known as a distress tolerance group. Um, I'm interested in giving more information about how I serve this population, both on an individual basis as well as in a group setting. So, with the men's group, this is an 8-week series in which each week I'm focusing on a very specific topic and I'm teaching concrete strategies and tools that help develop more awareness and insight into maladaptive patterns. With individual therapy, I work with men to learn how to first identify more awareness of patterns of defensiveness without shaming themselves. But instead of shaming themselves, replacing that shame with more curiosity about why we would become defensive in the first place. Also, I help men develop a deeper understanding of how they can change patterns in interpersonal relationships as well as romantic partnerships. The specialty areas that I focus on with men are porn and sex addiction, as well as an overall lack of distress tolerance. So, distress tolerance in human terms, it means my inability to manage my impulses. And if I'm having negative emotions, but I'm not aware of my negative emotions, I start making really unhealthy choices. And next thing you know, I've spiraled and I'm feeling remorseful and regretful. And I feel a lot of shame. And I don't even know how I got here. So I help you walk from step one, and I help you develop a deeper understanding of where does this come from? What's really going on internally? And it's a lot more complicated um, than just simplifying it to, well, I just made a mistake. There's a lot more to sex addiction. There's a lot more to using drugs and alcohol. It's not surface. There's a lot of factors that lead up to this. It is all related to how you, as a man, perceive yourself and unresolved and unaddressed issues such as perhaps lack of self worth and fear. There can be feelings of inadequacy, fear of failure. And that's where a lot of dysfunctional patterns typically thrive. And there's kind of an art to learning how to develop an understanding so that we can stop engaging in these patterns that aren't helping us. Um, so in individual sessions, I'm very directive. There's a lot of cussing. And it's very straightforward. Men that work with me usually appreciate more of an assertive approach where you're getting concrete tools and I'm helping you specifically walk through um, strategies that you can implement outside of our individual work. If you, if I'm speaking to you and you know that you're my people, reach out so that I can help you make your life easier and more quiet and more peaceful and help your life make more sense.